So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, well measured. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Valverde charging forward, the ball at his feet. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed. Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. That's good vision. Picked out brilliantly.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh no, that was never going to make it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Valverde. Camavinga. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Brilliantly cut out. Ops goes for a shot! Valverde. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with the corner. They're first. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has a look at... And the shot! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way.
Can he finish? It's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did there.
Vinicius Junior! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. Valverde. So what can they make of this? And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. And he's picked out the run. Vinicius Junior. And a chance! He's scored! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Chance, surely! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, what has happened here? Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Valverde. Here's Chouameni. Bellingham. It's Chouameni. Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's intervened well there. Chouameni. Bellingham. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Vamos perdiendo, pero aún queda mucho partido. Podemos remontar, ya lo creo que sí.
So off we go once more. So 45 minutes to turn it round. Vinicius Junior, Camavinga. Ah, such a clever touch. Mendy. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he cuts out the supply, and it's Valverde. Vinicius Junior, nicely shaped ball. Oh, that was vital. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold goes back to front. And here's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass just didn't quite work. Nicely weighted ball.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe! Nice bit of trickery. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Good take, and is he in? Camavinga. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Bellingham, chance here to counter. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Alexander-Arnold threads one in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Chouameni. Madrid finding their passes. Passes just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Camavinga is the guilty party there.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So, time
8,
for changes
el
on
dorsal
both
14,
sides, actually.
El dorsal
And it's
5,
Carvajal.
el dorsal 7, el dorsal 12.
Nice control.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6,
Camavinga.
el dorsal 19, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 2. Se va a
He
llevar a
has
cabo un
slightly
cambio de
undercooked that
jugadores.
one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Camavinga. Dani Ceballos. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Camavinga.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Played into space. Nicely worked.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And they're back on the ball again. He's found a way through. Now it's Rodrigo. Lovely ball and a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Diaz. Ceballos. Just eases him off the ball. And that's it. Madrid have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. As you can see, we've already started here. Now the cross.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Valverde. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Alexander-Arnold. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Camavinga, he's in plenty of space here. He's in a great position here. Good ball, good take. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Bellingham. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Valverde. And the shot! It's there! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Madrid have broken through, it's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Valverde. He shifted it to the flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. And that could set him on his way. Now this could be a chance. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nicely aimed pass. Camavinga. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Mbappe. Oh, important interception. Camavinga. Tchouaméni.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for a runner. That has ended up in no man's land. Howson. And here's Mbappe. Oh, not quite. Bellingham. It's Vinicius Junior. And it's Camavinga. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it out wide. Vinicius Junior. No foul, says the referee. And that has put paid to that. Vinicius Junior powering forward here. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught napping.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Howson. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Chouameni.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Bellingham is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Vinicius Junior, some resolute defending there, and he's opted for the long pass. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe, and that's nice and simple for the keeper. That's a lovely, neat pass. Eder Militao cuts it out. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. It's run loose here. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up.
Vinicius Junior! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Howson deals with that comfortably. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Great defending, strong and determined. And the pass is intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Valverde. And here's Mbappe. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Mbappe. Played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. Now it's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Played back in. Aimed beyond the defence. And he climbs up big! So close to drawing level.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
The final 5 minutes. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Chouameni.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bellingham takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's finished, and the shot! It's a goal! Two to the good, and that's that, the end. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.